In this tutorial, we'll complete an online Canadian-born dog registration application that will be transferred on a co-ownership. Log into the CKC portal and navigate to the applications page, and beside dog registration, including TCN, click on Online. It's important to read the information in the blue box at the top before you start to make sure you have everything you'll need to complete the application. This dog was born in Canada and is a CKC recognized breed. Indicate whether the dog has a temporary competition number, and in this case, we'll select No. Enter the litter information, starting with whether all dogs in the litter are being registered at the same time. If you select Yes, and it's less than 120 days from the date of birth, you will receive a 10% discount on each individual dog's registration. Choose the litter number from the drop-down menu. Verify the litter information that appears, and if anything is missing, use the request form link to send details to CKC staff. Fill out the dog's information starting with the registered name. Select the color from the drop-down menu of your breed's standard colors. Indicate the dog's gender and whether spayed or neutered. We'll select No, but if you select Yes to spayed or neutered, you'll input the date of the procedure. Next, fill in the identification information. If the dog is microchipped, select Yes and indicate whether the microchip was purchased from the CKC. If it was, select Yes and a drop-down menu of all your microchips will appear. Select the correct microchip by typing the last 3 digits of the number. Input the date the chip was implanted. If the dog is tattooed, enter the details after clicking Yes. If not, skip to the next section. Lost dog recovery information is not required by the CKC, but it is recommended. Indicate your language preference for the certificate, and you can purchase a pedigree at this point if you want by clicking Yes. In the Transfer of Ownership section, select Yes. Enter the transfer date the new owner took possession by either typing it in or use the calendar widget to select the year, month, and day. Indicate if the dog will be used for breeding or as a house pet. Because we're transferring to a co-ownership, the new owner information must be entered, and this includes the seller's information. Enter the first owner's information, and in this case, we don't have the new owner's CKC membership number, so the name and address will be entered manually. When you begin entering the address, a list will appear that you can choose from, and the address fields will auto-populate. If any of the address details are incorrect, or if the address does not appear, manually enter it. Make sure to enter the full name of the province or state, and not abbreviations. The email is not required but can be entered. The phone number is required. The second owner should now be entered. Input the second owner's CKC membership number, hit Tab, and the information for that owner will auto-populate. If you don't have the CKC membership number, enter the information manually as you did for the first owner. Since there are no other owners, skip owners 3 and 4 and move on to the co-ownership information. Answer Yes to the dog being registered to the sellers and the new owners. This will prompt you to upload a completed co-ownership form at the end of the application. You also have the ability to click on co-ownership form link and fill it out at this point, but if it takes too long, you may time out of the registration application process, so it's best to have all forms completed prior to starting the application. Select whether the dog is sold on a non-breeding agreement, and then choose your language preference for the certificate. Certify accuracy and age, and then make sure you review the application for accuracy because you will not have the opportunity to do so after clicking on Submit. Click Submit, and when you receive the success notification, click Continue. The Upload Documents page is where you upload your co-ownership form. Click Upload File, select your co-ownership form from your files, or drag the form into the Upload File box area. Once the indicator beside the form turns green, click on Submit Application. No consent on this application is needed, therefore it moves to Pending CKC Approval. Once staff approves the application, it will move to Pending Payment Status, and you can log into your portal account and pay for your application, which will trigger certificate printing and mailing. If consent is required by another party, the application will move to a status of Pending Consent.